Welcome back everyone, it's your Code King Zaf here. The new code is down below in the comment section, pinned to the very top. Make sure you use it, because as you know, codes do expire. That is exactly why you subscribe to the channel and drop your like, so you'll never ever miss any codes. I'm always the first to post any new codes, that way you will never miss out. And speaking of codes, do not forget to support us on Netmarble Supporter Program. The link is down below. Every single week or two we get new codes to send to supporters, so you better be supporting. I still have thousands and thousands of codes available, from Essence to Runes to more Essence, so you better be supporting, otherwise you are missing out. And don't worry, if you are a new supporter, these codes will still be sent to you, so just support, don't think, and I'll do all the work. And actually, funny thing is, if you're watching this video, I'm probably thousands of miles away from my computer, since I had to visit some family, so I'm actually on, I guess you could say holidays, but not really. It's not much of a holiday, so that's how dedicated I am. I had this video ready, so when there's a new code, you got it, that way you won't miss out. So, in this video, what I want to do is just cover my account, show you what I have, show you what I don't have, what I plan to get, etc. So looking at our hunters, we are pretty stacked. We have Mirei 2A10, Alicia 2A10, Min 2A8. We don't need any more copies of Min. I keep getting him from 50-50 losses, but that's okay. Our Emma is almost at the A10 mark. She's one of the better units in the game, so I have no issues with that. And actually, let me go ahead and equip this. There we go. Now we are talking. Zaphiris in full force. We have Malin 2A5. Don't need more copies of her. The only thing that's important on her is her weapon, getting it to A5, and making sure you have the right amount of HP. That way her weapon effect goes into play, giving us a damage increase. And yes, our Wu is at A5 and his weapon is also at A4. What crazy times we lived in. If you watched my previous videos, this is probably something that was never going to happen, but Wu is a decent unit, so we got him all the way to A5 and gave him a decent weapon. Anyways, let's go to Choi. We have Choi to A10, surprisingly. Every single time I lost a 50-50, I kept getting a copy of Choi, so he was one of my quickest A10s. We also got Jiwoo to A10, again, a ton of 50-50 losses. We have Libor to A7. She's a very good unit for the guild boss, providing us tons of damage bonuses. We have Hansame to A6, don't worry, I will upgrade her. I have one more bonus copy here. No worries. We have Cha to A7, but with Cha, honestly, I'm not in a rush to upgrade her. She's just, I don't know, kind of a mid-feeling unit, so it'll be some time before I A10 her. Not my priority. But speaking of priority, one unit I kind of regret upgrading is Yu So-hyun. Kind of a letdown, I'm not gonna lie. So far, she's one of our weaker S-Star hunters, especially at the A10 mark. I hope she gets some sort of revamp, she needs it. For being A10 having weapon to A9, she's not one of my stronger units, let me tell you. And three other units I don't really have advanced up is Dongso, one of the weakest units in the game as an SSR, at this point just making him SR. Lim is good if you have him fully maxed out, but that's not gonna happen for me, so A2 is just fine. And Silverman Yunho, although he's a good DPS, still don't see too much use out of him. There's not really any content in the game where you're gonna use him on, so I just plan on getting him to A5 that way. I get a support skill level up for free, which can be useful for the battlefield time of course. And we have Gogun Hee all the way to A5. He's actually pretty strong, so I don't know if I want to get him all the way to A10, we'll see. Still have a week or two left on him, so I might, just might, summon a few more copies of him, not too sure yet. We will see what I decide on, but someone I do not plan on summoning for anytime soon is Yunho. He is a breaker, but now we have the chairman to do that, so Yunho is kind of left in the dust. I would not be surprised if he got a buff very soon, because the only thing that's really worth it on his kit is right over here, his defense decrease of 20%, otherwise, yeah, he's just not seeing much use. It's kind of funny how both versions are kind of mid, seeing little to no use, what a shame, and all my other SR hunters are all to A10, just haven't bothered upgrading them. I mean, there's no rush, probably saving it for an event that will come out eventually, but yeah. that's my hunter box. Let me show you my weapons very quickly. So for weapons, my two A10s are the Moon Shadow and Scythe, both decent weapons, but the Moon Shadow, one of the best weapons in the game. Since Jinmu is a support unit, this is perfect for buffing our hunters. We have Plum and Phoenix Soul to A6 and A7 respectively, both fantastic weapons, Plum being one of the best weapons in the game because it just keeps on providing so many buffs, so a fantastic weapon to max out. For my Huntsman and Grimoire, both at A6, I do have to upgrade my Grimoire, again saving it for an event coming up. Grimoire is actually one of the best weapons as well, especially at the A1 mark. Fantastic value, especially when using Jinmu as a support unit, providing a 24% buff to our hunter's damage when they have the elemental weakness, so perfect. And we have the Marlin as well, and mark my words, when it comes to Marlin, it'll be one of the most useful weapons in the game for a specific niche game mode, just because of this effect right here. 1% damage to a normal monster stacking up to 999 times. I'm telling you, it'll become a useful weapon eventually. We'll see. We'll just have to wait for that game mode to be released. And here are my other weapons. I mean, Scatty, basically useless, no one uses it. It's just not a decent weapon yet. Same with Demon King's Longsword, no use. Vulcan's Rage, another mid weapon. And then what do we have here? The Kebab. This is a good free play weapon for the guild boss. Fantastic. So make sure if you're free to play to use this weapon, otherwise you are missing out. And one other weapon that is very good, I'm starting to max it up slowly as we summon for more copies. We have the Zeke's Fragment. Actually, let me see. If I go to my draws, do I have any of those tickets? We have 5. Let me go to my inbox here. And we do have 5 from the latest code. Let me use that. Beautiful. And let's just do one multi-summon. Can we get lucky? Let's see. 10 draws. I'm assuming it's all weapons. Can we get lucky? I'm going to skip. Skip for luck. And, oh, whoa. That's kind of crazy. That's our first summon on the weapon banner. And we just got an SSR. And not just any SSR. We got the Phoenix Soul. That's insane for our first summon too. Wow. That means our next summon will be a 50-50 win. That's what I call some crazy, yes crazy, summoning luck. I'm so glad I did that. Look, I'm not even joking. That was my first summon. Absolutely beautiful. So yeah, hopefully my next weapon will be Zeke's Fragment. What a crazy summon that was. But yeah, that should be it for my box. Again, we have so many SRs just saved up. If anyone wants one, just let me know. But hopefully, these will eventually have some use to them. I don't really want to salvage them. It honestly just feels like a waste. These are not good rewards, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully, the devs think of something because, yeah, my inventory is filling out. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. That way I know you want more content like this. This was your Code King Zaf signing out.